Hello there, Jeanell here, your relationship coach and marriage strategist. I'm on a mission to help high achieving global leaders, professionals, and executives to create the family and life that they've always dreamed. Many of us have thriving careers, but we're still unhappy. We still feel like there's something missing. I believe that we all deserve to be happy. I also believe that any marriage can be saved when two people are committed. I also believe that it's not our fault that we've been unable to have successful relationships. Even with all the seminars and books around relationships, divorce rates are still rising. More importantly, the impact on our children, their feelings of safety. And if we don't change things, we will create generations of children that no longer value loyalty, marriage, or family. So I'm here to help couples who want to save their marriage from loneliness or divorce and help them heal their families from generational trauma so that children have an opportunity to have happy and healthy relationships because they had great role models. Many of my clients come from divorced parents, and so they don't know what a happy, healthy relationship look like. So that's where I come in. I've been married for over 18 years to the love of my life, and there's nothing I would change about him. He is extraordinary. He's my best friend. I admire and respect him. He's my cheerleader. He's my rock. Here's my playmate. He's my everything. And I'm committed to helping others create that kind of level of intimacy, connection, and love with their partner and their families. But my life wasn't always this great. You see, when I was 9 years old, my life completely changed. There I was standing in the living room with my brother and my sister, who was 6 and 3 at the time. And my mom looked at us and said, "Kids, your dad is leaving. He doesn't love us anymore." And what you don't know is that my dad had an affair with my mom's best friend and got her pregnant. And I remember that moment standing at the window, watching my dad leave and making 3 decisions, which I didn't know I made. They weren't conscious decisions. But later on in life, I realized that subconsciously I decided that I couldn't trust people, that I was unlovable, and that everybody I love will leave me. And so I was so afraid to be alone. And because I didn't feel worthy, I attracted really toxic relationships. 3 years later, my dad would return, asking for forgiveness and to come home. And my mom said yes. And for the next 13 years before he passed away, he was a better father, a better husband than I could ever remember. And when he passed away, we were there to love him and support him as he transitioned. Now, you would think that there would be no trauma left, but I would find out in my 20s, those 3 decisions I had made subconsciously as a 9-year-old was still a huge fear of mine. I hadn't realized that those decisions had still been running my life until someone pointed it out to me. And that's why I'm so committed and so passionate about this work. Because when we can bring awareness to what we're unaware of, now we have choice, the choice to change. But change is hard. And that's why this work is so powerful. Because when we have an accountability partner, when we have someone to point out the things that we don't even see about ourselves that limit our ability to be happy, to be free, and in love, we will stay stuck in this vicious cycle and we will continue to live in the past. So I believe that we all can be happy if we learn to forgive and we learn to have compassion, starting with ourselves. Because how can we give something to someone else when we don't know that for ourselves? How can we love others when we don't love ourselves? How can we forgive others when we don't forgive ourselves? So I'm here to tell you that you can have it all if you're willing to do the work, if you're willing to heal, if you're willing to let go of the past, if you're willing to change and really work on your thoughts and emotions so that you can feel happy and healthy emotionally, physically, spiritually, and to be better parents, partners, and people so that you can be the role model that you've always wanted to be and someone that you can be proud of. Because a life without love is no life at all.